Good evening, Sarah.
Good afternoon, Kieran.
Yes, we should note that we are in different timelines. Not different timelines, time zones. That would be different. But don't worry, people. This is a business meeting. I need everyone to know this. This is a serious business meeting. Minutes will be taken. They will be in the description down below. Do you have any objections, Sarah, before we move on with the do meeting?
Nope, I'm ready to get down to business.
To defeat the Huns. We're not. I'll make an extra point. We're not here to defeat the Huns. So I'll just quickly go through the agenda. So we're going to talk about the review to review David Grossman's More Than I Love My Life. And the reason we're doing this is that Raphael and Nina, there's a discussion or a treatment about the making of the documentary about Vera rather than the actual documentary themselves. So we're going a little bit meta here.
Yep, we're talking about the book that's talking about the documentary.
Yes.
Just to clarify.
Just talk about last meeting, you were advised to go through the budget. Can you talk to us about the budget?
We don't have the budget.
Like how?
Oddly, we have like no money in the budget.
Like nothing.
Like nothing at all. I crunched the numbers, but there weren't actual numbers. So I just crunched.
Things have been done on smaller budgets.
Yeah.
I would like for it to be noted on the minutes that this is indeed water.
I'd like to be noted that this is nothing.
I'm going to make it look a bit more business.
Good idea.
I'd still like it to be noted. Still water.
Yeah.
So Sarah, don't take your jacket off or your glasses off for the way.
Oh, thank God. This is very large. We don't have a budget for me to get a jacket that fits. So this one's like immense. There's a lot of talk about mothers.
Yes.
So I feel like that is something that could be in the review.
I think taking into mind the theme the Book International has talked about regards to mothers, I think maybe we should talk that this wasn't shortlisted as well.
True.
And that David Grossman is a winner. And maybe we can talk about the difference between his winning book as well.
Yes, that is something we could talk about.
A Horse Walks Into the Bar, which I have reviewed. Could we use clips of that within the review? Is that in budget?
Great idea. How much would it cost?
I think I can just click download to you on YouTube and it's ours.
That's in the budget.
And it's legal.
Well, should we run that by legal?
There's definitely a contrast between the judge and Devaro G, who appear in A Horse Walks Into a Bar, and this is a very, I would say, a female-centric novel. I don't think I've seen David Grossman has ever participated in.
Not that I can recall. Legal's over there, and also the fact checkers are over there on standby.
Coming off that, maybe we should talk about who the women are within this novel. Do you want to give us a bit of a rundown?
Yeah, good idea, because we've kind of got we've got a whole family affair here.
I would like it to be noted in the minutes that there's no affair with.
No, there's no affair.
Happens.
Excuse me. HR's on this side. Should not say no affair. This is toxic work environment. Vera, Nina, Gilly, and by these, this is business talk for the grandmother, mother, and daughter. That's not usually known outside of like the business world, you know.
Of course, and within this triptych of females, we're really focused on maybe Nina and her journey to discover the two outsiders, be that the grandmother and her daughter. As this company has an inclusive and diversive spectrum, maybe we should talk about the males within this.
That seems good.
Who by and large are included but equally absent. And that juxtaposition, the contrast, some might even argue, with the daughter's relationships with their aforementioned mothers.
Because really, the men are only referenced in relation to the women.
Yes, we should make a note of that in the minutes.
Yes, we should. There's the island.
Go to Yolok?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Go to Yolok. Take it away. Go to Yolok.
Well, that was clearly the best part of the book. And I think we should talk about it.
I think HR might find some problems in you saying that the Adriatic Alcatraz, that was your favorite part.
Yeah, I should clarify. Thank you for that input, and also the input from HR. I should clarify that I thought story-wise, it was the best and most enlightening portion of the book.
Yes.
Not that was event-wise my favorite.
Okay. So just to clarify, just so we can make a note, that maybe we can make an action point that you go on some training to develop your sensitivity. You're not saying that the brutality, the torture, and the methods used by the UBSA were indeed favorable to you.
Right. And I could benefit from some sensitivity training.
I would like to note that I don't entirely think I know where a kutzbar is. Cabot, what was it called? I should know this because I'm Jewish.
I'd like to say I've never heard that word before, but I did read the book, so clearly I have.
What is it called? A kibbutz? What was it called? A kibbutz. Kibbutz.
That seems like it's something. A communal settlement in Israel in which all wealth is held in common and profits are reinvested in the settlement. Oh, they all have. It's kind of like a not utopia world.
Like a commune.
Yes, a commune.
Commune. Isn't that interesting that we leave a Stalinist communist dictatorship to move to a commune, where even within the commune, tragedy follows?
That is interesting.
Think of Miloš.
We should talk about that.
We should talk about it. Think of Miloš. Think of Tuvia. How did they feel? Maybe
I forgot who Tuvia was.
Oh, Tuvia is the best friend of Vera.
Got it.
I'm glad that you read the briefing pack before we joined the business meeting. It's wonderful.
Yes, of course.
I hated this book. It was really slow, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was so slow.
It was so slow, this book. My gosh, it was like,
this is the longest I spent reading one. Well, actually, that's a lie. Books of Jacob, but it was for pages the longest I spent reading one of these books.
Oh, David Grossman. I mean, I didn't like his last book at all, and this was.
Yeah, and you were really putting off this one, weren't you? You did not want to read it.
I was, but I think we should note for the business meeting that this is based on Grossman's friend, Eva Pavic, which is a true story, which is her story to be told. And there's actually a documentary which you can find on YouTube. I will link that down below, just for like a bit of background. It's 3 parts, nice and easy. Don't know something fun and something factual?
Oh, my 2 favorite things in business.
Can I rein back on factual a little bit here?
Oh, no.
I think I've met Ava.
Wow.
So, it's like 7-8 years ago when I was in university. I went to London for a Holocaust memorial gathering, and I would put money on the table that unless someone else had such a similar story of what happened, that had come over from Yugoslavia to Israel and the parents had been sent off to Auschwitz, I'm pretty sure I have met Ava. And when I watched the documentary, there's a bit of me going, I'm not sure, but I would put money that I have been in the same room as this person.
Nice.
Isn't that interesting?
That personal anecdote, great thing to include in the video.
Yes. I literally have nothing to talk about this book.
Yeah,
so much so that this, just the cover, didn't even bring the book upstairs with me.
Yeah. And I have the book, but I got it from the library. This is overdue.
Wow. You didn't like it so much, you're trying to keep other people from reading it.
Yeah.
Wow. I think the documentary did a really good job just in and of itself.
Not necessary.
Yeah.
Redundant. And in business, we like to cut out redundancy.
That's what it's all about.
The bottom line.
Buy low, hold.
Sell high.
Sell high. Buy low, hold, sell high. And that's what we've done here.
Yeah.
How much of our budget have we made back off this?
$1 million.
What?
Yay. It's like screeching of duck.